There we go. Hey, buddy. Well, damn.
Big guy, Furby bro. Hey, bud. All right, let's get the live shirt out. Till we close our eyes so good. There ain't no rest for the wicked. There ain't something. Furby bro. Furby bro. Oreo. Newsfeed. Discord. There we go. All right, buddy. There we go. Everything's set up. And now I need to go out of this. Boom. Switch accounts. There we go. How do I see my studio on my phone? Live stream, yes. Yes. Perfect. Yes. All right. Cool. Burrito. Okay, well, since no one's really watching, I can do some research. What? Why did the audio cut out for a second? Burrito. Berber, happy Valentine's Day, buddy. Happy Red Heart Day, bud. No, this wasn't helpful. I'm not using an encoder. Well, that's not helpful. Okay. I'll have to do some more in-depth research in a bit. Oh, you know what? I'll ask Gemini. Burrito. Hey, buddy, bud. Hey, Sean, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. I'm just troubleshooting some issues at the second. Sorry for being so quiet. Okay, so when live streaming through the studio browser, I don't need a stream key. Good deal. So that can't be the issue. Not using an external coder. Perfect. OBS Streamlabs. All right. Multiple camera angles. No. One camera. I want that high tech. Okay. Good deal. Well, Burbert, I don't know what's going on, but you did it. You broke it. You broke YouTube, and I don't know how you did it, but you did it. When all else fails, blame the parrot. That's my philosophy. I'll turn that down too much. Okay, my bad. Hey, Ryami, how are you? Hey, can you not make the hole in my shirt bigger, sir? Just because you have a beak doesn't mean you can rip up my shirts. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Oreo. Mr. Oreo. I'm so excited that your tail feathers are growing back in. Yeah. And your wing feathers. Burby bro. Hey, stop chewing on my gauges, bud. Ba ba ba. Burr, burr, burr. Hold on, Bubba. I gotta write this text out real quick. There we go. Okay. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, scroll forward, caught up, perfect. Anyway, how's y'all's Friday going? You got any Valentine's Day plans? Hey, Barbara, how are you? How's your children doing? Can you say hi? If I'm not mistaken, that used to be the old Twitter alert whistle. I haven't used Twitter in so long. Oh, I'm sorry, X now. Let's see. Is Turtle going to join us tonight? Oh, there's Turtle. Hey, Turtle. that sound is still on iOS. Nice. I need to fire up my dad's iPhone and tinker with iOS again. I've forgotten all my iOS knowledge. Though it is an iPhone 8 and it's very sluggish and I want to throw it out the window. You have a follow-up appointment for your son's ankle in February. Nice. Mr. Burbs, today's Friday. Do you know what that means? It means today is a special snack day. And it's Valentine's Day. Yeah. So maybe you'll get a WALNUT and maybe a piece of orange. Yeah. Would you like a piece of orange? Well, I found an easy way to delete a stream. Instead of doing it through the YouTube browser, instead of doing it through the browser on you, I cannot talk today. Instead of doing it on YouTube through the browser, I can just go into the phone app, the Android phone app, and delete it quicker that way. Way less steps. So hopefully the stream that I started before this one that failed won't show up for people. I don't know what's going on, but like every time, like it's happened the last 2 times I've tried to go live. I enter in all the information, upload the thumbnail, select the playlist, blah blah blah, all that stuff, and then I click the go live button, and it says going live, loading, 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 and then it stays on the loading screen and does not move forward, and doesn't give an error message. So hard to troubleshoot when they don't give you an error code, but I just have to like close that stream and launch a new one. So that's one of the reasons we were late tonight. But you all know me. If I'm ever on time, the world's ending. Blessed thou be the caffeine that runs through my veins, Berber. Really, really. Hey, big guy. I have a secret for you, sir. I have a secret. Do you want to hear it? Snozberries taste like snozberries. Your sister is worse at being on time. Ugh. I just, it's one of those side effects of ADHD or symptoms of ADHD that I'm like, that one I can deal without. There's a bunch of David Attenborough docs or shows, whatever you want to call them, on YouTube, and Oreo's been watching them all day today. There was one I turned on Netflix a while back. I felt so bad. So for those of you that don't know, when I jump in the shower, I take Oreo with me into the bathroom because the hot water and steam is good for his feathers. Plus, with his arthritis, it helps with his joints. And so I'll take the tablet in there. I'll set up something on Netflix or Hulu, usually cartoons. But I was like, oh, let's watch an animal doc, bud, a nature documentary. And I'm in the shower and I just hear Oreo making some noise. I'm like, that's okay, nothing abnormal there. And then I hear on the show, these birds are jumping off of a cliff into the ocean because they're trying to fly. And sharks are just snatching them out of the air. And I felt so bad for him. I'm like, dude, I didn't want to show you your fellow friends being eaten by sharks. I was hoping it'd be like happy butterflies, bees, monkeys being monkeys, whatever. Not birds being murked by sharks. That's just horrible. And it's not like animated, it's like real life video. So poor little guy. David Attenborough traumatized my parrot. Hey, bud. Oh, I love when you put your head right, like you like curve your neck around my neck like that and tuck in. So cute. Lacey's niece and Lacey's mom made chocolate covered strawberries today for Valentine's Day. Pretty good. They were massive strawberries. Ow, dude, that hurt. No bite. No biting. Are you preening my hair? Thank you, bud. Thank you. I promise you, I don't have bugs in my hair, though. Hey, that was skin, sir. Oh, no, indeed. Done snowing. Well, that's good. We got a little bit of snow here last night. Nothing major. I don't think it's stuck. We got a decent amount last week. I just want one good snowfall before spring hits. I just want like a good 6 inches. Don't misquote that or take it out of context. I want a good 6 inches of snow. Oh, your mom surprised you? Okay, hold on. Oh, hell yeah, that's awesome. A pound cake with peaches and cream. Sweet. I always love when people surprise me with food. It's like the best. Food is the way to unlock my heart and then give me a heart attack and diabetes. We all have a 12-year-old mind inside of us. Again, don't take that out of context or clip it. Follow up with an orthopedic surgeon. Nice. I get to go see a dermatologist on Tuesday. For a yearly, hey, jackass, do you have cancer on your skin? Nope. All right, check. And then I have to see the neurologist at some point, still waiting for the referral to work its way through the system. And then I have to see a urologist to get a mass removed. Fun. I could just be done with doctors at this point. Once I get the seizure thing figured out, I'm hoping that's it for the year. Oh, I just realized it said lemon pound cake with peaches. My bad. I have my screen reader like babbling away like a blithering idiot in my head. Oreo, if we get snow, do you want to go play outside? Toss you in the bubble backpack and take you outside? He's like, Dad, I'm more of a summer spring bird. My people fly south for the winter. That's actually not true. Your people stay in South Central America where it's pretty much warm year round. But it was a funnier anecdote the other way. Shit, I wish my doctors handed out lollipops. Especially Tootsie Pops. Oh, things are addicting. I think we had this conversation a couple days ago. Favorite flavors though? It goes cherry, orange, chocolate. Cherry's the best. Orange is delicious. Chocolate's just gold standard. Lemon pound cake sounds delicious. Yeah. Agree with that. What time is it, buddy? It is 19:55. Okay. Yeah, Oreo's not a fan of the cold. He's a bit of a baby about it, honestly. That's why when the power goes out, I have to break out my fort building skills and build a blanket fort on the bed, and then sit in there with him being his little personal space heater and throne. And then I pack uh, hand warmers in and around his carrier to keep him warm. I've been trying to find an effective way to heat the house, to heat my room without power. I found a couple battery operated heaters, but they're either stupid expensive or they have bad reviews. So, but there's a couple 12-volt battery based heaters through like DeWalt's and Craftsman, maybe. I forget. DeWalt has a battery operated shop fan. That'd be sick. And I'm pretty sure all the DeWalt batteries I have fit it. So if the power goes out during the summer, I can have a fan going to help keep the room cool and as a sound machine. I know, a sound machine, buddy. Yeah. I can't sleep without I know, I can't sleep without a fan. I need airflow and noise. Hey Ash, how are you?
Ruby Meds?
Yeah.
Should probably order more soon, I think.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull the money from Cash App and do it. I've been trying not to touch that money so we can take him to get his nails trimmed and his beak trimmed. But meds is worth it.
1, 2, 3. ABC in the hole. Down
Thank you, bro. I'm sure everyone's saying hi to you.
Hi, everybody. Turtle, Barbara. Hello. Okay, I gotta go watch my doggy eat.
Okay. That's a good entertainment.
Well, I put it on where the TV is, so he's standing on the bed. Because he wouldn't get down to eat. So I was like, okay, I guess we're eating on the bed tonight.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta talk about that. All right. Happy Valentine's Day, Ashley. How are you? Yeah, I had to switch to 24 hours because as a kid, I would wake up and check the time, but I could never tell if it was AM or PM. I had a talking watch, and it would just say it is 3 o'clock. Or no, it would say AM, PM, but as a kid, I could never memorize like which is which. And I would wake up with time distortion. And so my grandpa taught me military time, or the 24-hour clock. And for some reason in my brain, that just made everything a lot easier. And I've been using it ever since. All right, little dude, get your throne set up for you. There you go. Your royal throne is ready for you, good sir. And we'll get you water. This is straight from the company of TAP, bringing you the freshest, cleanest water on earth. There you go. And we'll adjust the camera so people can watch you better. Eat your walnut. I think that should be good. You all let me know if it's not. Generators would be awesome. I would actually love to have one just to help keep Oreos happy and safe during power outages. But then you have to worry about gas and all that nonsense. Plus, they're loud. Ugh. What I would like to have, they're just insanely expensive, is the EcoFlow or Delta Flow, I forget what it's called, power station. You can put 6 solar panels on it, or hook it up to a wind turbine, and then you can also charge it in your house when you have power. And then you can plug in you can actually plug a refrigerator into it. It's meant for handling like heavy power loads. But it'll give you I don't know, a week of power or something like that. And then it'll renew its power source during the day if it's on solar panel, or if it's on wind turbine when you have over 10 miles of wind speed, or if you have it hooked up to a water wheel, constant energy replenishment, as long as there's no ice. If I ever get to the point where I have my own property, I will be setting up sustainable renewable energy. Actually, just relaxing with your cat? Hell yeah. I'll tell you said Happy Valentine's Day, Turtle. Hey Luke, how are you? We don't get power outages often. During the winter, I'd say we get maybe 3 a year on average, which compared to where I used to live, that's not that bad. And because of where we live, we're usually one of the first parts of the town to get our power back. Hold on, Bobo. I'm gonna set the microphone up so people can hear you munch and crunch. Yep, there's the mic. Here's your walnut. There you go. You got this, buddy. I don't know why you're eating it with the back to the camera, but okay. Kind of defeats the purpose. Walnut time indeed. Oh. Well, this will either be awesome or horrible. We'll find out. Hey, Bubba. Brr, brr, brr. I'm recording you in stereo right now. Well, technically not. Technically not true, but I got you on 2 mics. It's kind of making me sound like a cyborg. Sometimes Oreo sings after his snack. Yes, indeed. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you. And I'll be right back. I'm going to go use the bathroom. Since Mr. Burby is eating his treat. Hi, Bobby.
Hey, bud.
Turtle Lacey said Happy Valentine's Day to the rest of you. You heard Bob Dog? Yes, you did. That dog barks at everything. I was walking out of my room and he barked at me. And then I went to his room after I got done using the bathroom. And he barked at me. That dog barks at the smallest sounds. I literally farted in my room one night, in my own room, in the privacy of my own room, and I got barked at. It's funny. Lacey and I were playing around with Google's Gemini, and I was showing Lacey the Gemini Live mode, and I asked it to write a poem for Bob Dog, and I stuttered, and it actually like incorporated the stutter into the poem because I said Bob Dog, and so anytime it referred to Bob Dog, it went Bob Dog. I'm like, I don't appreciate you mocking my stutter, Google. Berber, is that a good treat? You're working on your flat screen? Nice. What you working on? If you want to share. I am still waiting for the referral to work through the system. So no, I've not seen a neurologist yet. I see a dermatologist on Tuesday. And then in March, I see a urologist. I need to buy a bunch of new USB cables. These are all getting like finicky. I've had these cables for years and they're getting worn out. I also need to rebuy my lavalier mic. I miss that little thing. Burr. What you doing, sir? Well, if you're gonna eat a treat, I want a treat, bud. Burr. Should I eat a Kit Kat, a Reese's peanut butter cup, or a Russell Stouffer's chocolate caramel? Oh, it's actually a heart-shaped one. All right, well, it's a heart shape, so, and it's Valentine's Day, so I guess we're doing the Russell Stouffer's chocolate thing. That's pretty good. It's like an oversized Rolo. Snow's messing with your internet? Yeah. Same here. Our power has flickered a few times over the last couple days, and our internet signal is a little shaky. Walnut champ for Oreo. We should come up with one. Walnut for the Burby bro. You can see all the comments. Nice. My brother's dog Charlie barks like that. Aw. I had a dog named Charlie when I was a kid. He was a mean little bastard. Charlie would hide in our bathroom cupboard. And when you would get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, he would lunge at you and nip at your heels. He was an old cranky dog. He was like an Australian Ridgeback or something. I don't know. He was a weird dog. I don't really remember him that much. I was like 2 years old when we had him. And then we had a cat named Morris with one eye. And he was a tomcat. And he would attack you in the morning at like 5 in the morning. He would run up and scratch your feet until you gave him food. I don't know what happened to him. Open custom emoji picker. Let's see how TalkBack goes with custom emojis. Yum indeed. Black ice is bad there? Yeah. That shit is scary. I've had a few incidences with it. Oh, it actually says the emojis. Nice. Good for you, TalkBack. Face red with ruby eyes. Face purple with crying eyes. Text with green, game over. Eyes purple crying. Cat orange whistling. Where's all the parrot emojis, YouTube? 2 months ago, she gave birth to 4 healthy cubs. Open keyboard. Parrots. Okay, never mind. That didn't work like I thought it would. For those of you that were TikTok subscribers, Barbara, I know you were one. Ashley, you might have been one. I can't remember. Once we get YouTube monetization up and running, those emojis will be coming back. The spicy water emoji, the troll emoji, and the Oreo emoji will be coming back. And we'll get some more added. Last night my car swirled. Uh-oh. What's the rule for that? Are you supposed to steer into it or out of it? I can never remember. Robert, what do we talk about throwing walnut shells on the floor? What do we talk about? He's like, you said to always do it? No, I said never to do it. I ran the shop vac last night and found a couple I missed. Definitely subscribe to the channel. And then the term for YouTube, like TikTok subscription, is join membership on. It's the membership channel membership on YouTube. So subscribing to us just means you click the subscribe button on our channel, and then joining the YouTube membership for the channel is like the paid feature where you get access to stuff. And once we get to that 1,000 subscriber mark, I'll be able to set that all up and figure out what features I can make available. And then I've been slowly working on the Patreon. I've kind of been tinkering with the idea of just setting up my own Patreon on my website. Because I'm stealing this mic back, bud. Okay. Because there's a WordPress plugin that basically lets you do Patreon, but through your own website. So you're not paying a percentage to Patreon every month. So you can set up like paid content like you can on YouTube, or sorry, Patreon. So I can put up a newsletter. I can have paid video content, access to all this different stuff. Oh, thanks, Ash. Appreciate that. And I'll definitely put a video out when the membership on YouTube is available. Oh, hey, are my Christmas lights on? I can't tell. They should be on a timer, so they should automatically turn on, but who knows? Yeah, and it'd be cool to turn some of the Oreo photos we did for the photo shoot into emojis. And I want to put him on a coffee mug. Yeah, Patreon's a great thing. And it's definitely something that has kept content creators from being homeless and living on the streets. And my biggest issue with two biggest issues is one, being able to consistently come up with new content every month for people, to make it worth the value, and then two, paying them, I think it's like 30% of every transaction. I could be wrong on that. Whereas with the WordPress plugin I'm thinking of, you only pay them like one monthly, like $9.95 or something per month. Valentine's lights. Yeah, they. I put them up for Christmas. But I kind of like the idea of just having. I like having them up year round. I'm glad I didn't buy the ones that have music built into them. But these ones are cool because you can set them up so that they play to a beat of whatever. Like they have a microphone built into them, so it'll flash in rhythm to whatever you're listening to or to your voice. I'll be right back, bud. Here, actually, hold on. I got caramel on my finger. I need to go rinse. But since I have the second mic hooked up, we'll put that on for you so people can hear both of us. Boom. Burr, burr, burr. Turn that noisy bastard off. Hey, bud. What you doing, bud? One day, Bubba. One day we'll have a professional studio set up. And we'll have a team of people. First person I need to hire when we can is an editor. I was talking about that earlier with Rami today. Parrot dads are great at treat management. My kitty says so. Aw. Oreo's so cute right now. Yes. But don't tell him that. His ego is already inflated. This channel celebrates all year, every holiday. Yes. Yeah, he goes through phases, especially as the night rolls in, he gets a little bit more quieter. He's usually pretty vocal in the morning, especially if I'm trying to sleep in, and if I'm sleeping in and not paying attention to him, I hear hello, 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 nonstop, and then he'll just start screaming. He doesn't like it. Like, I take him to the bathroom, as I said, when I shower, and he hates when I get in the shower and close the curtain. he gets very loud about it and very vocal. So I have to like open the shower curtain, poke my head out, and be like, "Buddy, I'm right here. It's okay." You won't come here? All right. Once we get you to bed, bud, Lacey and I are gonna watch Game of Thrones. And then she wants to watch Memoirs of a Snail this weekend because it's by one of her favorite directors, who I think directed Mary and Max or Coraline, something like that. Hey. All right, buddy, going down. YouTube, you're so much more accessible than TikTok. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Oreo definitely requires line of sight. And if he doesn't see where you are, he'll start doing his flock calls. And if you don't respond, he'll get louder and louder and louder. So like if I'm upstairs cooking or something, I have to like log into my security camera when he's being super loud and talk to him through the security camera. I've never heard of Coraline until I met Lacey, and then we watched it. I think we watched it. I found it audio described not too long ago, so probably worth a rewatch with audio description. Yeah, Oreo is very attached to me. He can't he has to be on my shoulder all the time. It's his favorite place to be. Oh, my earbuds are dying. That's not good. Earbuds, I need you to last another 25 minutes. Oh, I guess I can switch over to the other one. I just don't like putting my left one in because that's the shoulder Oreo sits on, and he likes to attack the earbud. Yeah, when I had the seizure, Oreo freaked the fuck out. Which is interesting because I always wondered what he would do if I like had a medical emergency in front of him or if I died or something. Oh, hi. I found out. Actually, do I have that audio? I don't like the fact that he plucked all his feathers out, or not all of them, but most of them. But it was really interesting to see how he'd react. Herbert, stop attacking the headphones, please. I can't find it. Never mind. Are you being adorable? Are you being adorable? Are you my Bubba? Hi, buddy. Mwah. Aw. Aw. It's so cute when you have your beak on my finger like this. It's so gentle, and you're regurgitating on my finger, which is fun. Yeah, you're regurgitating on my finger, which is adorably gross. You hold my finger in your beak so gently, which is interesting because you could literally take a finger off if you really tried. Hi, buddy. Huh? Aw. Aw. Hi, buddy. Will you do your little purr for me? Berber, we need to find you a little mic we can clip to you. Yeah. Hey, that's my cuticle bud. Be careful. Oreo. Here, I gotta check comments, bud. I gotta check comments. Yes, your Christmas lights are on. Thank you. Oreo is so happy. Indeed, indeed. I know those noises sound cute, but imagine being in the jungle in the middle of the night and hearing that. The demons are coming to get you. Although if dinosaurs sound like this, oh, I'd be taming some dinosaurs. Yeah, Bubba. That's a whole lot of gently nibbling on my finger, huh, bud? Yeah. Hey, easy with the cuticle, bud. I love you. I love you. Aw. There's the purr. Hello? Hello? That's the noise he makes for water. I'm gonna have to download this stream and clip all this out because I can never get any of this on recording. Sorry about last live. I fell asleep. Oh, hey, no problem. I've almost fallen asleep on my live a few times. Well, he's very clicky indeed. Yeah, his water sound is one of my favorite noises he makes. That being said, do you want water, buddy? Do you want some water? You want some water? I can't do your water noise, so I go for water. There's noises you make that I wish I could. Yeah. Bottoms up. Bottoms up, bro. I kind of want to give him a piece of orange. You want an orange, buddy? I know you just had a walnut, but do you want a piece of orange? Oreo getting hydrated. Yes, indeed. Ooh, I need to check something. So I have the option when I create these live streams, so that when people watch the live stream after it's been completed, it shows the live the chats that were sent during the live stream. So like it appears as like comments instead of a live chat. I need to see if that works with talkback. Was that a wolf burger or something on TV? You think my live streams are relaxing? Oh, thanks, Turtle. I've literally had friends and ex-girlfriends call me on the phone at night because they can't sleep and they're just like, let's talk. And they literally will just fall asleep while I talk to them. I don't know if that's insulting or a compliment. Yeah, he will be eating a royal blood orange. I should probably go grab that. Come on, bud. We're going on a little adventure. The camera will stay here, but the microphone will travel with us because it's wireless. And my camera is not wireless. Though a wireless webcam would be sick. I mean, I guess that's what a phone is. Tired from work? Definitely understand that. Excuse me. Those little like plastic things that used to close bags, like on the bread bags. Ah, such a pain in the ass. I prefer the wire tie. All right, bud, I got an orange for you. I hope you guys enjoyed the empty chair show. It's my favorite part of the stream. It's my favorite segment. I have the whole orange in my hand, or however that song goes. Oreo's pretty good at word association, but he still doesn't quite know what oranges are, which is weird because he's had them his entire life. I need to work with him on it. Oh, thanks, Sean. I appreciate that kind words. What's up, Michael? How are you? Fancy snack indeed. If I had thought about it, I would have bought stuff to make a cheese plate, a charcuterie. I know, buddy. Well, this orange is a pain in the ass to peel. Well, so much for getting it all peeled with one peel. It's got a thick rind on it. Does it smell good, Bubba? Does it smell good? I love the smell of oranges. Coffee, citrus, and cannabis is some of my favorite smells. And roses. And leather is pretty good too. I like the smell of leather. I know, but I'm peeling it. There we go, bud. Hold on, bud. Okay, you ready? Orange? Orange? Here, let me adjust the microphone so people can hear you nom nom better. There you go. You ready? Eat it. Treat. Orange. Orange. Go on. Barbara, I literally gave you one of these like last month. Why are you acting all weird about it? Oh, wait. Do I need to adjust the camera? I forgot to adjust it back up. When I did the treat for him. There we go. All you sighted folk, let me know if that's too high, too low. Camera's fine. Well, I adjusted it. So if it was fine, it's probably all jacked up now. Come on, little buddy. Eat the orange, bud. Eat the orange, bud. BRB, all right. Well, the last time I gave him an orange, I didn't do it on live. Are you full from the walnut, bud? Are you full from the walnut? Is that what's up? Look. Eat it. Come on. Eat it, bud. He's full. Yeah, I think so. Well, my goal is to do a live stream this weekend, so I need to start incorporating live streams on the weekend here on YouTube. That's probably when we're going to get our bigger engagement in the community. So I need, whoa, why are you trying to attack me, bud? I need to, hey, don't, that hurts. I need to start building the habit of doing a live stream on Saturday or Sunday. So if I do one this weekend, I'll try again of giving him an orange. Eat it, bud. Eat it. Fine, Dad's going to eat it. Well, now you're making an eating noise. I offered you 2 different pieces and you said no. Oh, thanks, Sean, for liking and subscribing. That helps out the channel quite a bit. Liking, subscribing, and commenting on videos. Best free way to help the channel. Bubba, look. Eat it. What is your sudden aversion to fruit? He's like, if it's not Nutri-Berry, I'm not eating it. Message retracted. How do you guys do that? Can't tell if that's someone retracted it or if YouTube retracted it. Hey, bub. Don't bite. Okay. Well, I tried. Even though I cannot talk. Your 5-year-old niece says like and subscribe. That's hilarious. I am so curious to see how this younger generation is going to develop with the internet being as crazy it is nowadays. Because I was born in 1990. We didn't have internet in our house until probably 2001, 2002. And we had a computer before that, but I never used it because at that time we really didn't know about screen readers. And when we found out about them, they were expensive and we didn't have the money for it. Um, I had a Braille Light 2000, which is like a Braille note taker. For those of you that have seen my Braille note, it's kind of like that, but an old school version of it. But again, no internet access on that. I got that in 4th grade, I think, is when I first started using it. And I was using computers at school with screen readers. They put job access with speech or JAWS on them because I went to a public school, but that public school had probably 10 different visually impaired people as students. They moved all of the visually impaired students in the district to one school so they could consolidate or condense resources and use computers. But again, I didn't have an accessible cell phone. I didn't have at home. I didn't have an accessible computer. And then I got my first laptop when I was like 13, 14. And my school actually paid. Actually, who did pay for that? No, Lions Club didn't pay for it. We approached them to get help with it, but they said no. I think my school paid for it because I needed to do computer work at home for homework. And so they were able to get some sort of funding, or I don't know. Anyway, we bought the laptop. Well, my grandpa bought it for me. And then the school oh no, it was there. Okay, so they had a license for the school district, and they put a copy of their screen reader on it with their license key, if I remember right. It's been so long. So got my first laptop, connected it to the internet, had no idea what to do. So they brought up a gentleman from the Washington School for the Blind, who taught me how to use JAWS on the internet. Because up until that point, I'd been like doing typing lessons and basically like basic stuff like that. So I didn't really grow up with the internet until I was in my teenage years. But once I got my first laptop, it was on from there. Like I saved up money, I saved up everything I could to make sure that I always had a computer. That computer actually lasted me for quite a few years. And then I went to high school in Missouri and I won a scholarship through the St. Louis Lighthouse for the Blind. And they gave me $10,000 to help advance my education. So that went towards a laptop and an embosser. And I got a much better laptop than the one I had, which then allowed me to go on like Skype, allowed me to run more complex programs. Because my first laptop, while good for its time, very weak in the long run. It would crash out quite a bit. And yeah. Your nephew's already teaching you how to use your phone? Yeah, I had to teach my grandpa how to use a flip phone. I wish I had been an early adopter of the internet because like it would have been cool to learn programming at a young age. If I if I could have learned programming, I would be in that field as like a software developer engineer. Because coding, I love coding. Programming is so fascinating to me. I just have so much trouble sitting down and like forcing myself to learn it. Like I've been working on learning Python for the last few months, and I'm trying to develop a curriculum to learn it that's not gonna break my brain. And I know that when I look at like real world examples of code, it makes way more sense to me. Instead of like sitting down and reading a book of like, here's the theory of coding, here's the core concepts. That's fine. I just need to see how it's implemented and understand, the way that the code is put together as from a syntax point of view. Braille's too sharp for you. Do you have a neuropathy? And I know in the 90s there definitely was accessible software to make computers accessible for the blind. Um, like I remember my school had this like giant braille display. But that shit was just out of like so far out of my realm because it was just so expensive. Um, and it would have been so cool though to grow up with technology in hand. Like I thought a braille light was like the best that it would ever get. You could play like games on it. You could write documents. You could print from it. You could connect an external floppy disk drive to it and load like save your stuff to floppy disks. Uh, 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 Brr, brr, brr. Brr, brr, the room smells like oranges now. Yeah. Hold on. I accidentally exited out of the chat. Oh, you have RSI? Okay. Gotcha. I have neuropathy in my hand, so reading Braille can be a pain in the ass at times because my hands will go numb. The heat sensitivity with neuropathy is insane. I need I need to get some better gloves for sure. I've been on this lifelong quest to find super thin gloves that don't mess with the tactile feedback, but that will still keep your hands warm. Still working on it. I've tried like fingerless gloves. Kind of defeats the point though. You love the smell of oranges and citrus? Yes, for sure. Me too. I went to California Adventure when it first opens. It's right next to Disneyland in California. For those of you that don't know, and they have this ride, or they had. I don't know if they still do. They probably do. It's a pretty good ride. And you sit in what's supposed to be like a hang glider. It's like a row of chairs, and your feet dangle, and you sit down, and then they lift you off the ground so that your feet are no longer touching the ground. Wind blows around you, so it's like you're flying over California, and they fly you over orange fields or orchards or whatever the hell you call them, and they spray the smell of oranges all around the room. And then they do the same thing when you fly over like the ocean. You smell the ocean smell. And it was a pretty like cool ride for all your senses, because like they had auditory stuff. I mean, there's a big visual element to it for sure, but they also had like smell and hearing, and you'd hit turbulence and the ride would shake. You have neuropathy in your feet and it feels like walking on hot coals. Yeah, fortunately, at least in my situation, I don't have a lot of pain like that. I mean, I definitely will have pain in my hands, but it's more numb or like oversensitivity. And then heat and cold sensitivity for sure. Oh shit, Berber. It's way past 9 o'clock. Yeah, we're 10 minutes over, bud. We've been live streaming for 1 hour and 46 minutes and 17 seconds. Well, we'll just go for 2 hours. Why not? Burr, 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 burr. Hey, Bubba. Oh yeah, ibuprofen is definitely helpful. I need to get my doctor to write me a prescription for prescription strength ibuprofen. You rode a ride like that at Disney World that stimulated all the senses? I actually want to go to Disney World just once. I've been to Disneyland a few times. Once was a Make-A-Wish type thing. Waste of money, if you ask me. Don't take a 2-year-old to Disneyland, but whatever. And then twice, the second time was due to a volunteer at Seattle Children's Hospital who came from a wealthy family, and they, on a whim, sent us to Disneyland. And then third time we saved up and went. Welcome back, Barbara. Always good to stay in contact with your siblings. Every once in a while, the southern accent will come out. Mr. Burbs, can you say hi? I'll tickle your tummy. Oh, as many of you might or might not know, I've been experimenting with the different AIs out there, ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, and Copilot creeps me out because it's cool that it does this, but it's also just creepy that it does it. So Copilot will save information from session to session. So if you jump in, you ask it something, and then you close it, it stores that. And the next time you open it up, it'll refer back to that information. Whereas Google Gemini, once you close that session, everything you've told it gets erased, supposedly. And so Copilot, I've been using it the last few days, just testing it and seeing how it compares to Gemini. Every time I open it up, it's like, "Hello, Zachary." First of all, don't call me that. Creepy. And then it'll also be like, "How is your YouTube community doing?" And it keeps assuming that I'm this like giant YouTube content creator. And the only reason it thinks that is because I told it I was. No, I had asked it questions about YouTube, trying to troubleshoot something. So now it thinks I'm like this expert on audio equipment and YouTube, and it always refers to it. And so like it'll be like, "If you need help with YouTube, please let me know. If you need help coming up with video content, let me know." And I'm like, "No. I need you to tell me how far the Earth is from the sun and how far the moon is from the Earth, and how fast it would, at light speed, how fast it would take to get to Mars. That's what I need to know." Berber. Are you printing your feathers? Yeah. Are you grooming your feathers? Oh, ChatGPT remembers stuff. Okay, that's cool. It'd be cool if you could specify, I guess, with chat based off your message. I guess you can tell it to remember certain things. But yeah, it would be cool if you could tell it to remember like remember these important things, but don't save everything. I need to get back into playing around with ChatGPT. I have it on my phone. I've been playing around with Google Gemini's image creation ability. So it's funny because AI is involved in all of that because I'll have it create an image and then I'll send it over to my phone and have my phone use AI to describe it. Well, oh yeah. And then I'll have my Pixel describe it, and then I'll run that process 2 or 3 times to see if anything changes for the description for the image I created, and then if it's good enough and I like it, I'll upload it as like a thumbnail or as a meme or whatever. Try saying forget about YouTube troubleshooting. I'll have to give that a try. It'd be cool if it let you. I mean, it might. I haven't really dug that deep into it. It'd be cool to see what it's remembering. Be like, what are you remembering from our conversations? And then delete this, delete that. That's the one thing about AI. I want to be able to see the behind the curtain. I want to see like what data is it collecting and holding on to? Where is it pulling information from when it's going out to the archive of humanity? Because like it'll quote studies and stuff and it'll tell you what the study is, but like if you ask it something besides like a scientific study, it won't tell you where it got it from, at least in my experience. The only time it'll tell you its source of information is if it's like a study. But we fed all of humanity's knowledge to AI at this point, and now they're working on synthetic data sets, which is kind of scary. Sean, are you talking about with Gemini? Burby bro. It's almost bedtime, bud. Yeah, it's almost bedtime. It's almost 9:30. 21:30. I also found this cool app for Android, and it lets you look at all the sensors on your phone and uh, look at the real time data coming in from those sensors. And one of those sensors is the lux sensor, so it uses your camera to determine the light level in your room. Really useful if you want to figure out if there's a light source in your room. Oh, the memory in the ChatGPT app. Okay, I got you. I didn't know our phones were measuring gravity. The sensor app also gives you longitude and latitude data, which I always struggle to find in Google Maps. All right, buddy. What do you say we wrap this up? I gotta go take a piss. I gotta get you ready for bed. I probably should put some food down my stomach. Mm-mm-mm. You want to say goodnight? But yeah, Oreo and I love you all. Shout out to my mods tonight, Turtle, Barbara. Thank you guys so much for moderating. You all are awesome for doing that and volunteering your time. I will say YouTube so far, we've not had any troll issues, so that's pretty cool. ZachHurts.com for all your Zack and Oreo nonsense. Origin stories, blog posts, links to all of our social media, merch, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Amazon wishlist. If you send us a gift from our Amazon wishlist, we'll shout it out in a video. We'll do an unboxing video, and if you put something on the gift receipt, we'll shout it out. Promote yourself, your small business, the cause you care about, your social media. Tell us a joke. Tell Oreo he's a handsome boy. I don't know. As long as it's YouTube appropriate and isn't political or religious in nature, we'll shout it out. Okay, enough self-promotion. And yeah. I hope you all have a great weekend if we don't catch you on a live stream this weekend, but I plan on doing a live stream tomorrow, if not on Sunday, Monday for sure. So be sure to tune back in for that. Our YouTube live stream schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, like clockwork. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays are up in the air, just depending on what I got going on that day. And like I said, I'm going to try to start incorporating the weekends. I need to get better about building the habit of doing at least one on the weekends. That made me think back to TikTok when I did like a 8-hour live stream. Ugh. Likewise, Sean, thank you so much for tuning in. Good night, Ryami. Appreciate you all being here. Be kind to yourselves and others. Go learn some cool shit. Make the world a better place. Oreo and I love you. Try to find happiness when and where you can. Stay happy, stay healthy, sweet dreams, sleep well. Have a great weekend. We will catch you when we catch you next. Take care. See ya. Peace out. We love ya.